All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of Black Sheep Podcast. And just like last week, we're jumping right into this topic. I was very happy with last week's. I think I got basically everything I wanted to say out. So, yeah, here we are. Last week I said I was going to talk about a situation I was in, a very toxic and abusive relationship I was in. And, when it ended, I found out that it was being told that I was the abusive one, I was the toxic one. So when I felt safe to do so, when I felt comfortable to do so, I made a video, basically coming out and telling my side of what happened. Um, Before we get into more details on why I'm bringing it up, um, it is on my channel. It's about 5 years old. Here it is down here. It's called True Story. 5 years ago, 1.3 thousand views. And after I posted that video, I also let people know, please delete this girl on Facebook. Please don't communicate with her, because just all the lies that were being spread was just wild. But yeah, let's react to this video. This is my first time watching this video. And since I posted it 5 years ago, I don't really go back and watch my videos. So yeah, let's go.
People. I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it. But I gotta do it. Story time. Yeah, this isn't a book, it's just some beef jerky.
All right, so real quick, what's funny about that? I got a light in the situation, but real quick, if you notice, that wasn't even beef jerky, it was turkey jerky. Anyway, all right, anyway.
Now, this story could have happened to anybody. Not necessarily a personal story. Okay, yeah, it is. Anyway, a guy meets a girl. They start talking. Some talking leads to, and that leads into dating. Now, obviously, the beginning's nice and smooth. Y'all in that little lovey-dovey kind of thing, that little honeymoon phase. Happens to the best of us. But then, shit turns south. You start getting attacked. Being called names you have never even heard in your life. Being hit and getting bruises to the point where family and friends have to ask you why you have so many bruises on your body. The point where you have to lie and say, I woke up with them. The point.
All right, let's just say, that's not even an exaggeration. I remember I would, go to, mainly, if I would go to, a family event or, hang with a friend, and my mom especially, they'd be like, oh, what's that bruise on your leg? What's that bruise on your arm? And I would literally just say, oh, I just woke up and it was there. Because, it does happen. That is a common thing for people to, wake up and just a bruise, be there. It could be from something that happened, if you were on something the day before or something and didn't realize you hurt yourself. I don't know. So, it was a valid excuse. I look back and regret never admitting what it was, but yeah, my bad. Anyway, let's go.
Where you figure out stuff you don't want to figure out, like how you're being cheated on with multiple other people.
Oh
and it's crazy
God.
because no matter how.
It's wild because I was being cheated on that entire relationship, but God forbid I wanted to go hang out with my friends, guy friends. I want to go hang out with my friends, or if I would want to hang out with my sister, she would get jealous that I was hanging out with my sister. She would get she would think I was cheating on her with my sister. Dude, I don't know, weird. She was psychotic, but yeah. So no matter if I wasn't doing something with her, she would automatically assume I was cheating on her. But regardless, she was cheating on me the entire time with multiple people. One of them she ended up dating right after we broke up. She ended up dating one of the guys she was cheating on me with.
How bad you're being treated, you blame yourself. Oh man, if I could do this better, they wouldn't be cheating on me. Man, if I could fix this about myself, they wouldn't be hitting me. If I did this better, they wouldn't be calling me this and that. You forgive them and blame yourself. That's the sad truth. And what do? You get the fuck out of there. No, you stay. And now the real sad part, it happens over and over and over and over again. You don't think nothing of it. You just think it's something easy that can be changed. So you continue to stay. You continue to get called names. You continue to get hit. You continue to get cheated on. Now the most beautiful part about this is the part when you can finally accept that that's not what you need. That's not what you want. And that's not what you deserve. So you leave. Now you leave, you feel a sudden relief. You get some good news. Like becoming a part of a clothing line and moving to California. West Coast.
I did not end up moving to California, and West Coast kind of died down. But But we'll save that for another podcast. Shout out to my West Coast fam. Y'all are always amazing.
Come to find out, shit ain't even over yet. Lies begin to spread. You were the one calling them names. You were the one cheating on them. You were the one beating them. And the saddest part about it all, they believe those lies. No matter how much proof you have, the female's word always gets the upper hand. Not to put any disrespect on anybody's name, the past is in the past. Like I said, this situation could happen to anybody, guy or girl. If you're in a relationship, anything like that, whether it's worse or maybe a little better, get the fuck out of there. Because I promise you, no matter how much you think you like somebody, no matter how much you think you love somebody, I promise you they ain't shit. Take it from me. Personally, someone who left that situation and is now living their dream. Yes, a breakup's gonna hurt, no matter what. The feeling of leaving is probably one of the most amazing feelings. You don't need anybody caring for you. You don't need anybody loving you. Because all in all, you got yourself. And nobody's truly gonna love you until you love yourself. And you know, don't be afraid to share your story. People make it seem like it's the immature thing to do. People make you feel like you need to stay quiet about this. In all honesty, I don't give a shit. And you shouldn't either. And if you're gonna take anything from this, do you. Be strong and love yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. That used to be my sign off. That and the oh yeah. But yeah. So that's that. Damn, that's crazy watching that back. I have not watched that in 5 years. I don't really go back and watch my videos. I should though. I'll keep it real. So yeah, that happened. And like I said last week, the reason I'm bringing this up, you know, people are probably like, oh, it's, 5 years ago. Why are you bringing this up? Mainly because I don't know. I don't know if, people didn't believe what happened to me, if people didn't care what happened to me, because let's be honest, when it comes to, domestic violence, any sort of abuse, I feel like a lot of the time it is looked past if it's the guy being abused. If the guy is the victim, people don't really take it seriously. But if it was the other way around, if it was the guy, assaulting the girl, all hell breaks loose. And it's just wrong, man. It's definitely a double standard and so disgusting. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because, to this day, I have family members still friends with this girl on Facebook. Still, wishing her a happy birthday every year, wishing her well, liking her stuff. And that's just disgusting to me. And I won't say that everybody that's friends with them is aware. Maybe they don't realize they're still friends with her on Facebook. Maybe they're not aware of the situation, because people could say, oh, people didn't watch this YouTube video. People didn't know what happened to you. Maybe that's the case. So I won't speak against everybody that's still friends with her on Facebook, all of the mutual friends. But I think it's disgusting because there are specific people that, when we broke up, I texted them asking, please delete them. Please don't have contact with them. And, to this day as well, those same people I know watched this YouTube video, because I remember they texted me telling me how great it was, how awesome, it is that it came out like that. But to this day, they're still friends with them on Facebook. And it goes back to my podcast talking about social media. It's so pathetic how people need all these friends on Facebook. You're really gonna continue to be friends with a family member's abuser because you don't want to lose a friend on Facebook. It's pathetic. It is absolutely disgusting and pathetic because you don't want to lose a Facebook friend. So you'll stay friends. You'll stay in good relations with somebody who was abusing a family member. It's just so gross. I mean, I'm not gonna call nobody out by name. I don't want to do that. And it was a dark time in my past, and during that time, what made it even darker was I was going through all that. I was going through family bullshit. I was going through a lot of shit in that time. So still, just the fact that people claim to support me, they claim to be there for me, but you're still friends with the person who put me in such a dark place. And again, it's over with. It doesn't bother me anymore. It is what it is. I don't even know what that person's up to now, but it's just so disgusting that people, that's what they sell their pride on, is a Facebook friend. They can't lose a Facebook friend. And again, I'm sure if people really did believe that I was the one abusing her, I'm sure all hell would have broken loose. The guy abusing a girl, people would have flipped out. People would have, probably taken action. But, I had enough proof. I had audio recordings of her screaming and literally hitting. You could hear her hitting me. I had that. I had text messages. I had the bruises to show it. Like, it was just so obvious that she was not the victim. And if people know me, they know I wouldn't hurt a fly. Um, I mean, let's be honest. For real, if you know me, you know I couldn't. It's not my heart. My mom raised me better than that. I can never hurt anybody, let alone a female. Like, I'm not a fighter. I'm not an abusive person. Um, and with all the shit I've gone through, whether with family or, an abusive ex-girlfriend, like, you would think I'd be an abusive person, but again, my mom raised me better than that. So shout outs to my mama. Um, and people might also say, like, you have no proof that, your family knew anything of it. You have no proof these people knew what you went through. And that's just not true because, I'm not the smartest person. But I am smart enough to not delete text messages because I have text messages that go back to like 2012, 2013. I don't delete anything on my phone. And I literally just have all the text messages of me asking people to like delete her off Facebook. And I have the text messages where people messaging me after this video came out. I was like, wow, that's amazing. I'm so sorry. But yeah, you're still friends with this person on Facebook. That is just wild, man. Again, I'm cool. Whatever this person's up to, cool. I don't care. I don't. It was a crappy situation. Basically, I got out of a very long relationship with somebody I was dating in high school, and I went to college, and I don't know, it was a rebound. You know what I mean? It was a rebound. I just felt like I needed somebody. I needed that like affection of a spouse, a significant other. Um, and I guess that's maybe why I didn't leave. And like I said in the video, I mean, you blame yourself. They manipulate you to think that you're the issue, and you try to fix yourself. Um, and I remember when we broke up, I was so happy. I was at my best friend's house, and I remember I literally said, "I think me and so just broke up." It's a sad that like I'm fine. And he just looked at me. He goes, "That's fine. You're good." Um, I remember after that, it was just so toxic even after that because, I was on Tinder and if my friends in college remember on Tinder, I wouldn't even be looking on my phone. I would just be swiping right, see who I match with. And I guess I matched with her. And she like messaged me and was like, "Hey, it's, so and so." Or she was like, no. She was like, "Hey, my name's, so and so," as if like I didn't know who she was. It was really weird. I unmatched her right away. She messaged me on Facebook, months later asking if I was still upset with her. Um, she would reach out to my friend. She had one of her friends like reach out to me on Instagram. And I didn't even read the message because, I knew that if I read it, I was going to feel bad for the girl and like want to go back to the girl so that she was happy. God, yeah. So I remember I deleted that message. I don't even know what it said. I remember the girl tried reaching out to my sister, and shout out to my sister because my sister even said, and I think this was before I came out and told people what I went through. This was just like after we broke up. My sister said, like, "That's my brother. No bad blood, nothing personal to you, but I think it's best we just live our separate lives." My sister wasn't interested in a friendship with her. I think she knew how just what a bad situation I was putting and how miserable I was because of her. And then later down the line, everybody kind of found out what the shit I went through and was more clear. So anyway, I just think it's disgusting that, this video has been out for 5 years. It has over 1,000 views. Could be people I know, people I don't know, but over 1,000 views, solid chance most people that know me watch this video. And they chose to stay friends with that girl. It's just absolutely so disgusting. I don't know. I mean, that's really, without calling people out, without getting too into detail about it, that's really all I can say. Just gross. That's that. I think I've said everything I wanted to say. If not, we'll hit it next week. I haven't even really decided what I want to talk about next week. I think I want to talk about. Should have thought about this. Um, I think I want to talk about money. I want to talk about money. Because I've grown up around all different types of people. People who have money, people who don't. I think there's a huge difference between people with and without money. I think people with money, they feel so entitled. That's a big thing I want to talk about next week. Just entitlement, um, and power. Like people think they're above everybody else when they have money. And then it'd be people that don't really have money, that don't really come from anything, that are the sweetest people. They'll give you the shirt off their back. So yeah, let's talk about that next week. But until then, as always, don't be a dick. Don't judge people. Stay beautiful. And, peace out, Girl Scouts.